Hey up everybody, Betty's back yet again. So today, this is one of my old favourites, this one that I'm going to do today. Not many ingredients and it's Savoy Carbonara. So I'll show you what ingredients we've got and we'll crack on with it. Okay, so we have one Savoy cabbage, roughly about 400 grams or so, just a medium-sized Savoy cabbage. We have 20 grams of butter, 50 grams of shallots or leeks. I'm just using 2. I've got some 300 grams of pancetta. You could use gammon steaks and dice it up, same thing. 2 eggs, which you've got to beat up. 20 grams of Parmesan cheese and about 60 grams of mascarpone. And that is it. So let's crack on with it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to prep the Savoy cabbage. I'm just going to cut this nice sharp knife down the middle like so. Just put that there a second, and you can see the big in the middle. We're going to remove that as best we can. Because you don't want to be eating that, to be fair. Technically you probably could, but you don't really want to be doing that. So there we go. So that's that. Get rid of that. And all I do really is just cut it as finely as you can. You just want nice fine bits. So it's shredded basically. Keep chopping, working. It's time consuming, but it's worth the effort because it cooks. The thinner it is, the quicker this will cook. It's a long while since I've had this dish, but it was always one of my favourites when I was on the keto / low carb before. It's a really tasty, nutritious, delicious dish. So I'll carry on doing that and I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so that's all done. That is now all nicely shredded. It looks like a lot, and it is a lot, but it does wilt down a little bit. And there's plenty of nutrients and nutrition in that to fill you up. So, next thing to do is to do my shallots. So you've probably all seen this before. Man's done it loads of times. Like so. Get the worst of it off. All the skin. I'll put all the bits of rubbish in there for now. Lop the end off. Lop the end off. So there we go. And then it's just a matter of, all I'll do is in half, and then it's just however thick you want it to be. Reasonably thin again, so the cook quicker, sorry, not chop quicker, cook quicker. You can use leeks for this recipe as well, which as I said earlier, and I have done it with leeks before, and I've done it with shallots and leeks before, and it's tasty any way you do it. So I'll just carry on doing that and I'll come back to you. Right, so that is my shallots nicely chopped. And once again, Betty's done it again. There's 2 garlic cloves going here. You just skin them and slice them thinly. So I shall do that now. Now, I could cook all this off now. It's dinner time, but it's not going to be quite the same. It's better done hot. So that is about as much as I can do for this morning. So when I finish work this evening, I will carry on with the video and crack on with the recipe. So see you later, guys. Right, I'm back. So I've got my wok. I've got my wok on. Wok on. I've put the butter into there just to melt down on a medium heat. So in with the shallots. Well, I should have opened that already. In with our pancetta. And in with our sliced garlic. I'm going to cook these for about 5 minutes. So you don't really want much colour on them, but just to soften the shallots really. Cook some of the gammon. So I'll come back in 5 minutes when these are done. It'll be a nanosecond for use. So that has had about 5 minutes now. So it's still on a medium heat, and this is an important step. You must have a pan with a lid that'll fit properly for the cabbage to cook. And this is a lot of cabbage going in here. So you don't mix it up yet. This should wilt down a little bit, to be fair. There is a lot of cabbage there. So lid on, and you give that again 3 to 5 minutes, and then remove the lid. Okay, so I've given that an extra couple of minutes because there was a bit of extra, bit of extra cabbage in there, probably about another 100 grams more than what it said. So you can see how nice and green that is now. So now I'm just going to combine this a little bit. Let's get this all, we'll get little bits that have caught a little bit. Tell you what, it smells lovely. Right, so now I'm going to go in with our mascarpone. That's going into there. And we're going to try and combine that now as like a sauce. So I'm just going to keep moving this about. So that's combined until most of it is coated with the mascarpone. Mascarpone, mamma mia. Right, so that's getting there. We're getting there. Yep, I think that's about as combined as I'm going to get. So now the 2 eggs, which I've just beaten up, get that into there and get that mixed up as quickly as you possibly can. Lovely. Absolutely banging. So this one isn't just low carb, this is proper, this is a keto dish, this one. I used to have this one all the time. It's like I said, it's one of my favourites. Right, so that's that in there. I'm just going to keep moving this about. So I'm going to add, I'm just going to turn it down just a little bit now because that was on quite high. So I'm going to add a little bit of the mozzarella, just grate some of this in and save the rest for when the dish is served, just to grate over the top. I love doing this properly. It's we got this from Costco, the mozzarella, a massive block, and we just sliced it, and man's used a Weevac sealer, and we've just sliced it up and banged loads in the freezer. So the advantage being, when you buy grated mozzarella, it has a coating on it which is full of like flowers and stuff, which obviously isn't that great. That's perfect. Right, last thing to go on is a nice generous helping of pepper. Give it another stir. I mean, if you wanted a bit more creamy, you could add some cream cheese, not cream cheese, yeah, like the low-fat cream cheese or what have you. But that, to me, is perfect. So that is it. I'm going to serve that up and it'll be taste testing time. Okay, so the last step, I've put it in the bowl. A nice generous helping, because you can eat as much cabbage, or this cabbage, it's all good for you. So you can eat quite a decent sized portion. It's my main meal today. All I've had today to eat, 3 sausages. 3 sausages. 3 sausages that we did in the air fryer. That's all I've had to eat today. And I've not felt mega hungry, to be honest, so it is working. But I am quite hungry now. So there we go. That is my Savoy Carbonara. Just get a little shot before for my thumbnail. If I can get it in. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Savoy Carbonara. Right, taste testing time. Right, guys. The weapon has been chosen. A fork. Right, I'm going to dig into this. I'm looking forward to this. Really looking forward to it. It's been, what, about 1.5 years since I've had this? Yeah. Probably.
It was definitely one of our go-tos, wasn't it? Mm. Because the Savoy cabbage is a little bit like pasta and it clings to it.
It does. Everything, it just tastes creamy. And you've got little bits that have caught there on the bottom when it was cooking. So you're getting a little charred bit, little small charred bits. Then you're getting the creamy sauce and then the soft bits, the pancetta, which is nice and crispy now as well, and the cheese and the parmesan. It's just the mascarpone and the parmesan. It's just lovely. Mm. Mm. Wow, that is amazing.
I mean, you can use pasta and do the same sauce if you're not doing the low carb like what we are.
Yeah. Well, that's quite a big portion.
Yeah.
But it's all cabbage mainly. All good for you. Mm. I've missed that. Mm. Even I would recommend, even if you're not doing any sort of diet or whatever, just try that.
Yeah.
Because it is very, very tasty and good for you. So again, it's Friday night now, so I'm going to settle down. Got the weekend off as per usual.
That's not really the weekend off, it's shopping and
Aye.
Mind you, it's family.
Yeah, it's family. So again, thank you everybody for all your likes, all your shares, your subscriptions, all your comments, and all your lovely recipe ideas. Again, like I say, just keep them coming. We really appreciate every single one of yous. And we'll catch you guys next week. So we'll see you soon.
See you later.
Bye for now.